You just shut up. How can you say this? No, no, you are wrong. Absolutely right. How can you claim this, that this is right or this is wrong? You just shut up and sit at your place. Oh my God, what's going in the news studio? What's going in the news room? Is it like that fish market or fight or scuffle and grapple? And you'd have seen this kind of anchor, right? And so today, in this lecture or in this segment, we are going to understand about journalism, news conference, and news reporting, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Namaskar. Assalamu alaikum. I'm reporting from BBC London. I'm reporting from Happiness Institute News. The news headline first is Mr. Jaishankar Prasad, the foreign minister of India, has assured that Russia is not our enemy because Russia has never hurt us. That's why we can never go against Russia. So today we are going to actually understand about news reporting journalism, because this is one of the industry that people are looking forward to just be journalists, to be a news reporter, but they don't have the scope and they don't they don't understand that how to be, what to do to be, what to do to just involve in these agencies or in these in this department. So we are going to understand about journalism, like we have the courses like we have BJMC, Bachelor of Journalism and Mass Communication. We have MJMC, Master of Journalism and Mass Communication. We can also be journalist after doing BA. We can also be journalist after being after doing MA. We can also be journalist after doing BJMC, Bachelor of Journalism and Mass Communication. We can also be journalist and news reporter after doing MJMC. But the most important point is that you have to be a creative writer, blogger. You have to be a well and great speaker, and then you can approach for being actually journalist and news reporter. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let's understand. For example, if you talk about only newspaper, right? So newspaper is all about blogging and writing. Newspaper is all about blogging and writing. For example, if you see, this is the name of the newspaper, the Times of India. And then next if you see that there is an advertisement, Modi Sarkar ki guarantee, all right? And then you can see that this is called headline. This is headline, and then this is byline, and this is the main body, main article, all right? And then it's called main body, and then in the last there will be conclusion of the topic and conclusion of the article. So these are some fundamental rules and fundamental points and terms of the newspaper, right? But ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you 5 rules and 6 rules of reading newspaper headlines. When you read newspaper headline, the headline number first is that, the rule number first is that all the past incidents will be written in present. For example, if I say Mr. Modi, the Prime Minister of India, visited USA, United States of America, I cannot write in headline that Mr. Modi, the Prime Minister of India, visited USA. I have to write that Mr. Modi, the Prime Minister of India, visits, because the past contents, the past headline, I will be writing in the present, right? The rule number second, for example, if you talk about this double mark, right, you can see this double mark here, SC means Supreme Court, and this double mark means reporting mark. This is reporting mark, and reporting mark means that this SC is actually saying, telling, reporting. So this means that the teller, the speaker, the actually who is actually reporter, so this is called reporting mark. It means कहने वाला, बताने वाला. So this is the point number 2. The point number 3 is coming. If you talk about the future, you can never use will or shall. You always have to use to in future for talking about future. For example, if I say that Mr. Abdullah, the director and CEO of Happiness Institute, will open another institute, but I cannot say that Mr. Abdullah will open another institute. I have to say that Mr. Abdullah to open another institute, because I am just talking about headline, and headline always says that remove will, eradicate will, just eliminate will, and write to. That's what you need to keep in your mind. Coming to the rule number 4, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the rule number 4, in the passive voice, when you talk about, excuse me, the glass was broken, the Mahatma Gandhi was defamed. So here you don't need to say that, you don't need to use those helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. You need to eradicate these helping verbs, and you need to say directly that Mahatma Gandhi defamed. Mahatma Gandhi defamed. It is a shameful situation for our country, nation. That's why we all should go against this. Ladies and gentlemen, I request you all in the respect and dignity of Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation. So it is our honor to have a great personality and the person in our country, and that was Mahatma Gandhi, ladies and gentlemen. This is the rule number 4, right? Coming to the rule number 5th, and the 5th rule is also when you talk about the continuous, you have to just say without helping verbs. You can say directly ing. For example, if I say that Mr. Modi, the Prime Minister of India, is going to Australia today, I can say that Mr. Modi, the Prime Minister of India, going Australia. I cannot use is mr here because is mr are helping verbs and auxiliary verbs, and I have to eliminate these words, right? The rule number 6 is that when you talk about conjunctions, so remove the conjunctions. For example, the conjunction number 1 is that, the conjunction number 2 is and, the conjunction number 3 is either, the conjunction number 4 is neither, or, nor. You have to eliminate these words and you need to put their comma. Alright, and these things are very important for you to understand at the time of reading, writing, blogging, the newspaper headlines. Coming to the news reporting and journalism. For example, you are sitting in the studio, right? So first, before talking about this, I would like to explain to you that there are types and different types of reporters. The reporter number first is the crime reporter. If you talk about the crime reporter is always conscious about the scenes because he will go to the spot and he will say, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. You can see that this is the murder spot. As you are looking, this is the murder spot. This is the murder spot. He will repeat the sentences. His tone will be high. He will try to attract all the people. He will be reporting the crime and he will just tell each and everyone, look, this is the spot that Mr. Jungu Bhanga was murdered by Jungu Bhanga. Alright, you can see that this is the line. Police came here. Matlab, he will be somewhere with so much enthusiasm, so much curiosity, so much energy, and he will try to tell you in that situation, he will try to grab your complete attention and would like to tell you, hey, this is the spot of the crime. There was a person came and just, like burgled into this house, broke into this house, and he came and he murdered 10 people. And this is called that the way the crime reporters report the crimes and the criminal or the crime scenes or the crime news. So he's called the crime type of news reporter. Coming to the next news reporter. For example, you talk about the sports news reporter. Sports news reporter, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, India and Australia, they fought against and they played against each other, but now India defeated Australia and India won. Fortunately, India won the match by 3 wickets, and it was a great fortune for India. And India's fans are celebrating the victory of India, and it's quite worth seeing and watching. It's a really fantastic scene when view coming from Indian fans and India's people. Ladies and gentlemen, it was actually fantastic victory for India. Now you are just reporting from the studio, you are reporting from the table, and you are not so much into body language, so much into the tone, and you are just having a single tone, and you are reporting with some fluctuation in your sound, and you're reporting like that, right? That's very important to understand. Now, for example, you are a commentator, right? And you are a reporter of the commentary. Like, for example, that there is a match, that match is going on. All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dhoni, the MS Dhoni, Man Singh Dhoni is just on the strike and he's just ready to play the ball. And let's see that what happens. Oh my God, another player of Pakistan, he's ready to throw up the ball. And let's see that what happens. He has thrown the ball in the ball. Oh my God, Mr. Mahendra Singh Dhoni has just given a flight shot, and it is like an aeroplane shot, and it's just out of the boundary, and it is 4 runs, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, the India's fans are cheering up. Oh, wow, what a shot, it's just amazing. It's worth seeing and watching. Oh, it's in the sky, oh my God. So you're talking about the situational based commentary, situational based reporting, right? Because you are talking about the sports. You're not talking as just, you're not talking as a reporter of the sports, but you're talking as a commentator of the sports, right? So in that situation, you need to flow into the situation, right? You need to go to the situation and you need to feel it. You need to report it like that. You need to do a commentary because the ball has been jammed into the sky. The ball is going out of the ball. Oh my God, it's 6 runs. So you have to just feel it actually. You have to just feel it, like you have to understand it. That's very important. Coming to the news reporter, different news reporter. If you talk about, right, we, I'm sorry, we have different news reporters for different situations. Let's talk about another news reporter. Another news reporter is the news studio news reporters. He will be just very formal. He will be very formal. He will be sitting and reporting from the news studio. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Muhammad Abdullah. No, this is not the right way. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Muhammad Abdullah. I'm reporting from Happiness Studio now. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abdullah. I'm reporting from Happiness Studio. No, not right. So what is right way? Neither so high nor so low. Both are wrong. Go to the midway. Just you start reporting like this. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Happiness Studio with Muhammad Abdullah. Welcome after 24 hours, and let's start today's headlines. The headline number first is that the farmers are protesting against the government schemes and bill of the Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha, and let's see that what the government is going to take actions. The headline number second is Jaishankar Prasad, the foreign minister, has assured that Russia is not our enemy because Russia has never hurt us. The third headline is that Mr. Abdullah has a plan to just open one of the another branch of Happiness Institute, and let's see that he succeeds in this vision or not. The fourth headline is that Happiness Institute is growing in its training and it's imparting people's skills and it's imparting communication skills of its students and trainees. So you can say like this, and then moving ahead. Like for example, I just gave you an example of the news reporter of the studio and the inside the room, the newsroom I just discussed about. Let's talk about another news reporter. For example, a news reporter is there who is of the events news reporter, right? Events, just who is just handling the events and who's just talking about the events, right? So he will be just talking about the events. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to IFA Awards function, right? And people are so excited. People are gathering from different communities and different places, different corners of the world. And IFA is going to be one of the legendary program of the film industry and fraternity. Ladies and gentlemen, IFA has been powered by Reliance Industries and also contributed by TCS Tata Consultancy Services and also powered and empowered by Dabarlal Dantmanjan. So, ladies and gentlemen, this IFA award is being not communalized, actually is being acted and directed by billions, not billions, actually few directors and actors and also few superstars of Bollywood and Tollywood and Hollywood and Lollywood are just gonna come today and they are going to perform. So today we can see that Deepika Padukone is going to perform in a world way, and she is going to dance like a chamma ka challo, chamma ka challo, chamma ka challo. So she is going to just have a great performance, and Mr. Salman Khan is going to come like hulu hulu dabang 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 hulu hulu dabang dabang. So this is the way that if you're talking about an events anchor or a reporter, you have to flow into that situation or that zone, and you need to report like that because you are an anchor or a reporter like that, right? So you have to understand that, because you have to understand the scene. For example, if you are a news reporter of the spot, right, which is called outdoor news reporter, like which is about the spot news reporter. For example, if I'm connecting one of the person from my studio. Yes, Mr. Vinod. Mr. Vinod, I'm talking, am I connected to you? Vinod, can you hear me? Yes, Mr. Abdullah, I can hear you. Okay, tell me the scene, what's happening there? Yes, I would like to tell you. I would like to tell you that the water level is so high. As you can see, that flood has affected millions of people's lives, and it's just flowing above the houses, and it has destroyed multiple buildings, and the scars are flowing just like paper sheep and paper sheep sands. As you can see that. So, oh my God, what a situation. I can show you backside. Yeah, Mr. Abdullah, please see backside. What's the situation right now? Oh my God. The rescue teams have come to make evacuation of all the people, because all the people have been completely injured and affected. Now you are at the spot of the news, right? You are at the spot of the information. So your tone will automatically be into that zone or be into that situation because you are on the spot, right? So if you are at the spot, you have to understand the emotions and the feelings and the context of background and the context of that particular place, right? That's very important. You have to understand that this is a way of news reporting, and this is way of telling the news. But what we do, we have a boring, we have a monotonous tone, we have a monotonous style of speaking. We speak just like that we are just, doing some ihsan, but it should not be there. Because what you have to understand, if you are just going deep into something, you have to understand the context of that, and you need to understand complete things. If I am in the newsroom, I will have a normal tone. For example, Maharashtra House okays bill for 10% Maratha quota. Sonia Nadda among 37 in RS unopposed. On boards if Class X student kills self in city. SC Supreme Court, marriage cannot be ground to sack women. Here I have to mind about comma, I have to mind about full stop, I have to mind about reporting mark, and I have to mind about all these points, right? And whenever I just try to report a headline, I have to also take a pause. For example, I say that this is the Mr. Jaishankar Prasad has assured that Russia is not our enemy. Russia has never hurt us. That's why we cannot oppose Russia. So here what you have to understand, that you have to understand the context and the zone and the hook of the news. And whenever you tell news, you just be very fluent, be great communicator, impactful speaker, have multiple words, have the situations and understand the situations and know about each and everything, each and every situation. And this is really very important. And what you have to also be a great communicator and public speaker. You also have to know about journalism terms and conditions, and a lot more. Thank you very much. I hope that this was fruitful and great content for you, and you can just apply this, and you can make yourself a dynamic public speaker and news reporter and journalist. Thank you very much. May God bless you.